Hey guys, Chris Rickmore, Fit to Nottingham Personal Training. Just shooting a quick video more from home today. I've just finished at the gym, just running back in. Apologies for the mess, I'm moving house in 2 days. So everything's been boxed up and shifted out. So this is just something I've been contemplating for a while. And it's something I've been using with a lot of my one-to-one guys recently. And it's something called M.D.R. Now, M.D.R is minimum dose required. So what I've been purposely thinking about is what is the minimum I can do with my clients and with my one-to-one guys to get them the maximum result possible. So that's kind of totally flipped from what we usually think in the industry. So what most people are thinking is, right, if I'm going to get a weight loss result, if I want to transform my body, if I want to become healthier, my God, think of all the things I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to eat well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to do that. And we think about, we're thinking in terms of, we're thinking of the maximum. We're thinking about how many times I'm going to have to train, how many meals per day am I going to have to eat, how many supplements I'm going to take, how many of this, how many of that, how many of everything else. So the amount of things we have to do increases. And that actually makes even starting a weight loss regime almost impossible, because we're building up inside our mind to make it seem impossible. We're thinking we're going to have to spend £100 a week on food and £100 a week on supplements, and we're going to have to eat 5 tons of broccoli and 15 chicken breasts a day and all that kind of thing, and it scares the life out of people. Whereas what I'm thinking about is, what is the minimum we can do? So, for example, with my one-to-one clients, we do a breathing exercise. Simple little breathing exercise, which not only activates muscles within the abdominal region, it relaxes off back pain, it gains you mental clarity, it increases the amount of fat you burn, it increases oxygenation through the body, which reduces your acidity levels. It allows you to pass from one side of the nervous system to the other. Now, that may sound like waffle to you, and it may sound, but actually it's very, very powerful. And clients I work with, most of them have got, in fact all of them have very stressful jobs. They are very, I would say, important people, have a lot of people relying on them, and they don't need to be training 4, 5, 6 times a week. They need to be training shorter, effective sessions, however, incorporating my methods to make them fitter, leaner, stronger, and actually less stressed. So I'm working with them in a position of what is the minimum I can possibly do with them in order to get the maximum result possible. Now, the maximum result possible for them may actually not be the result they think they want. The maximum they may think they want is something a bit shorter than that. They may actually find that actually when we start training, they don't want to sacrifice everything in their lifestyle. So the coffees, the meals out, the takeaways, they don't want to sacrifice that, because that is part of their lifestyle. And what they actually want is an effective solution to allow training, health, and success to be part of their lifestyle. And that's where we kind of drop in. That's where the minimum dose required drops into it. So it's these small, fascinating, kind of interesting kind of strategies we use in order to produce extremely amazing results with people, just through them lying on my couch and breathing properly, or relaxing their back, or activating muscles which most trainers have never heard of, and allowing them to release themselves from back pain, or allowing their hips to function better so that when they squat, they can actually squat past 90 degrees. These strategies are very, very important and are all part of my M.D.R. So what I want you to do is think about, what is the minimum you can do to get the maximum results? Stop stressing about worrying how many times you get into the gym and how much food you're eating and what you're eating and why you're eating and when you're eating it and all that kind of crap. Just think about, what is the minimum I could do right now to get a good result? So drink 3 litres of water. Simple. One thing on the list. Do it now. Get it done. Not all in one go, because you'll be pissing like a racehorse. But make sure you get that kind of consistently throughout the day. That's a minimum dose required. That is something simple which everyone should be able to do. If you can't do that, frankly, it's not worth even bothering, because you're obviously, it's not that important to you. So 3 litres of water a day. Start from there. Then, if you want to add some extra bits in, think about, well, let's think about, I'll make sure I eat broccoli every day. Simple as that. Minimum dose required. Simple little things that you can do all the time. So have a little think. Any questions? Anything you think that's interesting? Well, that kind of it's just something that's just come to me that I've been contemplating for a while. So hit me off the blog, send me an email, and I'll get straight back to you. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers.